Sometimes life breaks us down, and it feels like everything is over. But endings are not the end, they are the start of something new. This is the story of Tom, a man who lost everything but found the strength to rise again. Let's listen to a new beginning, the story of Tom's second chance. He worked for a big company in the city. People respected him. He wore a clean shirt and shiny shoes every day, but one day everything changed. The company had problems and decided to let people go. Tom was one of them. He thought it was a mistake. "Arg so hard," he told his boss. But the answer was the same. "I'm sorry, Tom, we have to make cuts." Tom walked out of the office that day with his box of things. The city lights felt colder than ever. At first, he told himself, "It's okay. I'll find another job soon." But weeks passed, then months. And nothing came. He started to lose hope. His savings went down. He sold his car to pay rent. Then he had to move out of his apartment and stay in a small room outside the city. One rainy night, Tom sat alone and whispered, "Is this the end?" The next morning, he woke up and looked in the mirror. He saw a tired man, but behind his eyes, there was still a spark. He remembered something his father once told him. "When life knocks you down, son, don't stay on the ground. Stand up, even if your knees shake." Tom smiled sadly. "Maybe it's time to stand again," he said to himself. He didn't know where to start, but he knew he couldn't keep waiting for luck. He opened his old laptop and began looking for small jobs. He found one, a part-time delivery job for a bakery. It wasn't much, but it was something. The next morning, he rode an old bicycle through the streets, delivering bread and cakes. The wind was strong and his legs hurt, but every delivery felt like a small victory. People at the bakery were kind. The owner, Mrs. Green, smiled at him one day and said, "You have a good heart, Tom. You work hard." That's rare these days. Tom felt something he hadn't felt in a long time: hope. Weeks passed. Every morning, he woke up before sunrise, rode through the quiet streets, and watched the city wake up. He started to enjoy it. He liked the smell of fresh bread, the smiles from people when they received their orders, and the soft light of dawn. One day, Mrs. Green asked him, "Tom, do you want to learn how to bake?" He was surprised. "Me? I've never baked before." She laughed. "Everyone starts somewhere. You just need the will to try," Tom agreed. From that day he began learning. At first he made mistakes, burned bread, forgot ingredients, but Mrs. Green was patient. "Don't worry," she said. "Every mistake is part of learning." Slowly Tom got better. He learned how to knead the dough, how to smell when it was ready, and how to wait patiently for the bread to rise. One evening, as he watched the bread bake in the oven, Tom realized something. His life was just like this bread. It had been broken, crushed, and pressed, but with time, warmth, and patience, it was rising again. That night, he wrote in his notebook, "A new beginning is not a gift. It's a choice." Months later, the bakery became busier. Customers loved Tom's bread, soft inside, golden outside. Mrs. Green smiled proudly. "Tom, people come here because of your bread. You have a talent." Tom laughed. "I never thought I would be a baker. Life is full of surprises," she said. "You just have to say yes to them." One morning, Mrs. Green handed him an envelope. "Tom, I'm retiring. I want you to take over the bakery." Tom's eyes went wide. "Me? But I don't know how to run a business." "You've already been running it in your heart," she said with a smile. "You care. That's what matters." Tears came to Tom's eyes. For the first time in years, he felt truly proud again, not because of money or title, but because he had rebuilt himself from the ground up. Years later, the bakery had a new sign: Tom's Sunrise Bakery, fresh starts every day. People loved the name. They came not only for the bread, but for Tom's smile and kind words. He always told customers, "It's never too late for a new beginning." Sometimes, he hired people who were struggling, just like he once did. He told them, "Don't give up. You're just in the middle of your story. One afternoon, a young man came to the bakery asking for work. He looked tired and sad, just like Tom years ago. Tom smiled, gave him a small loaf of bread, and said, "Here, eat first. We'll talk after that." As the young man ate, Tom said quietly, "When life gets hard, remember, the end of one path is just the start of another." The young man nodded, and for the first time in a long time he smiled. That night, Tom closed the bakery, looked at the stars, and whispered, "Thank you for my second chance." He thought about how far he had come, from a lost job to a new dream. His heart was full of gratitude. He knew that even when life falls apart, something beautiful can begin, if you have the courage to start again. Soft piano music returns, narrator, closing voice. Every ending hides a new beginning. Don't be afraid to start over, because this time you're not starting from zero. You're starting from experience. Music fades out slowly,